back onto the mat. Bring your hands together. Close your eyes. Turn your attention inwards and bring your awareness to your breath. Long, slow breath deep into your belly. Longer, slower breath out. And twice more. And as usual, we'll open with 3 ohms. Exhale, inhale. 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 Open your eyes, release your hands. Today we will help you to breathe better, to explore your breath, and to deepen it. So if you're new to yoga, you may not be familiar with many of the breathing practices that are in yoga. And while this is a breathing sequence, we will be doing a fair bit of body movement as well. So stay with it. It's suitable for absolute beginners, provided you can get up and down from the floor. So I invite you to come and lie down on your back. Lying comfortably, feet hip-width apart, allow your toes to drop out to the sides. Turn your palms up. And just come into natural breathing. And spend a few moments noticing the cool air flowing in through your nostrils and warm air flowing out. Practice this for the next few minutes, focusing on your breath as it moves through your nostrils. Don't change your breath in any way. On every out-breath, just relaxing into the floor. If you wish, you can make your out-breath marginally longer than your in-breath. But don't stress about it. If you find it difficult, just return to your natural breathing and just studying cool air flowing in through your nostrils, warm air flowing out. And now we'll move to the next breathing exercise. Place your hands on your abdomen with your palms facing down, thumbs together pointing towards your navel, index fingers pointing towards your pubic bone. Exhale, and as you inhale, see if you can notice your fingers coming apart, and exhale and release again. And do that 5 times. Breathing deep into your abdominal area. Noticing your abdomen filling up like a balloon, and as you release the air, your hands sink back towards your spine, your belly, your lower abdominal area. As you breathe in, fills up like a balloon again into this area. As you breathe out, and just keep that going for now. And now I invite you to move your hands further up your ribs and place them just on, if you're a woman, just on your floating ribs so that the tops of your fingers are just about touching. And exhale completely. And as you inhale, visualize your ribs moving out to the sides, drawing your fingers apart. And exhale, fingers come closer together. Inhale again. Like an accordion, your rib cage is filling out and moving out to the sides. And breathe out. And of course, breathing in and out through your nostrils. And keep this going for the next few breaths. As you breathe out, your ribs move to the side. As you breathe in, they come in closer together. And now once again, I invite you to move your hands to your upper chest, where the tops of your fingers are just touching just below your collarbone. Exhale completely, breathing out. And as you breathe in, inviting your fingers to move apart by the movement of your chest as it fills up with air that you're breathing in. And breathe out. And keep that going. Just focusing on this area alone. Allow your arms to come to the floor. Return to normal breathing for the next 5 breaths. Just you notice the rise and fall of your breath within your rib cage, within your chest. Don't change anything. Be with it just the way it is and just the way it is not. Relaxing on every out breath. Moving to the next part of the practice, the frontal brain cleansing breath. I like to sit up when I'm doing this. You are free, however, to lie down on your back, or you can stand even, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Bring your hands together on your lower abdomen, just where your fingers are touching. Inhale and fill your abdominal area up with your in-breath. And then push it out and allow your belly to relax. You go. Filling up again, just naturally. And again, pushing out. Relax your belly. Out. Relax. Out. Relax. Out. Relax. Out. Relax your belly. Out. Relax. Out. Relax your belly. Breathe out. Relax your belly. Breathe out. Relax. Breathe out. Relax your belly. Allow it to fill up with your breath. Breathe out. Relax your belly. Allow it to fill up with your breath. Breathe out. Relax. 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 Breathe out. And return to normal breathing. So the frontal brain cleansing breath enables us to clear our mind and to give ourselves a charge of energy. However, it is not the bellows breath. We have to be careful just to relax our belly in between. The only time we're really working is when we push the air out of our lungs. So we'll try it for a round of 10, and you can repeat this as often as you feel comfortable with. You can go 2 rounds of 10 or 3 rounds of 10, but because it's a practice and because this has been videoed, we'll just do 1 round of 10 and see how we get on. So again, if you wish, bring your hand to your belly, or you don't have to, you can keep your hands on your knees. So inhale, fill your abdominal area up and push it out and relax your belly. Breathe in, relax your belly. Breathe in, push it out, relax your belly, allow your abdomen to fill up. Push out, relax and fill. 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 Push out. And return to normal breathing for 5 breaths. It is important with the frontal brain cleansing breath to notice the relaxed inhalation and the forced exhalation. Moving into boat pose now, come and lie on your backs. If it's too much for you to lift your legs off the floor in this pose, you could simply lift them on the floor and just lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Lift your arms overhead, clasp your hands together, inhale deeply, and sit up and lift your legs off the floor and hold your breath and point towards your feet. And hold your breath. And release your breath and release yourself to the floor, arms by your sides, and totally relax. So we'll repeat this 4 more times. Lift your arms overhead, clasp your hands together. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, lift your arms off the floor, lift your legs off the floor, hold your breath. Squeeze your legs together. And release. Arms by your sides and let go. Return to normal breathing. So moving into the 3rd round, lift your arms overhead. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, point towards your feet, hold your breath. More doable, stay here, or lift your legs off the floor, hold your breath. And breathe out and relax, arms by your side, close your eyes, turn in. Feel the sensations moving through your body, your heart beating in your chest, the rise and fall of your lungs. And 3 more rounds of this. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, hold your breath, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, point towards your feet, lift your head, lift your legs, look towards your toes, hold your breath. Breathe out, release to the floor, arms by your sides, sink down, relax, let go. Second last round, lift your arms overhead, clasp your hands, point your index finger. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders, lift your legs, look towards your toes, hold your breath. And release down, arms by your sides, let go of your breath, return to normal breathing. Lift your arms overhead, clasp your hands together, point your index fingers. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, lift your legs off, point towards your toes, hold your breath. Breathe out, release, let go, sink down. One last round, clasp your hands, Point your index fingers. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, look towards your toes, lift your feet. Breathe out, release. Arms by your sides, relax, let go, return to normal breathing. And from here, we're moving into reverse boat pose. Lift your arms over your head, backs of your hands on the floor. Move up on my mat a little bit. Inhale, lift your hips off the floor and hold your breath. Release down and return to normal breathing. Inhale, lift up. Press your heels into the floor, head into the floor, arms overhead, palms turned up. And breathe out and release down. And again, inhale, breathe up. Breathe in, lift up. Press your heels into the floor. Hold your breath. And breathe out and release down. Inhale, lift up. Press your heels into the floor, head into the floor, arms overhead, palms turned up. And breathe out and release down. Inhale, lift up. Press your heels into the floor, head into the floor, arms overhead, palms turned up. And breathe out and release down. Moving into leg raises. Again, we're still on our backs. Lie down and with your knees bent, soles of your feet on the floor. Inhale, stretch your leg up towards the ceiling, your right leg. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. And see if you can do 5 leg raises. Exhale, lower to the floor. Breathe in, lift it back up. Breathe out, lower. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower. Breathe in, lift. And last one, breathe out, lower. Breathe in, lift. If it's too much for your lower back doing this, place your foot on the floor. Do with your leg bent instead. So place both feet on the floor, switch to the other side, stretch your left leg out. Inhale, lift it up. Stretch up towards through your heel. Exhale, lower to the floor. And do that 4 more times. Just following your breath in and out. Stretch both legs out on the floor, turn your palms up and just turn your attention inwards. An internal inquiry and be with your breath, your companion, that which you can always rely on. Moving to our next pose. Curl your right knee into your chest and hug your right knee in. And keeping that, inhale, lift your head off the floor. Exhale, your head and shoulders back on the floor. So you can have your left leg stretched out if you wish, or your left foot on the floor, whichever feels good for you today. Inhale, reach up your head to knee. Exhale, lower down. And do 5 of these. Moving with your breath. And switch to the other side. So this time, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to have my right leg stretched out and my left knee is bent. Hugging it in, inhale, stretch up, head to knee, exhale, lower down. And do 5 of those. Body following your breath. You don't move your body until your breath begins to move itself. Release your left knee to the floor, arms by your side, allow your feet to drop out and sink down into the floor. Receive your breath. And now with both knees, bend both heels, bring your feet on the floor in front of your hips, bring your knees into your chest, hug your knees. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, release it down and do 5 of these. Inhale, lift up. And again, body following breath. Exhale, sink down. And again, release your legs to the floor, your arms to the floor. And just relax completely. Enjoying the release of the pose. Moving into boat rowing pose. Place your hands, your fists here at your chest. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, walk your hands back along your mat. Come up to sitting again as you're breathing in. Bring your hands to your chest. Lean back as far as you can. Exhale, place your hands on the floor by your hips. Hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. As you inhale, draw your arms, hands back and bring your torso upright. Inhale, your hands to your chest, lean back as far as you can, hold your breath. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, come back to center. Hands to your chest, hold your breath, lean back. Exhale back to center. Arms by your sides. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, back to center. Hands to your chest, lean back. Hold it. Exhale, come back to center. Place your hands by your hips. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, draw your hands back. Hands to your chest, lean back, hold your breath. Exhale, your hands to your sides. Inhale, lift your arms up, last round. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, slide your hands back along the mat. Bring your hands to your chest, hold your breath, lean back. Exhale, your hands to your sides. And return to normal breathing. Moving to our next pose, churning the mill. Sit up straight with your legs wide apart. You might like a block. Take a block and place it under you like this, or a book if you haven't got a block, or a cushion. So just you can sit up easily. And then bring your hands together, clasp your hands, interlace your fingers. Inhale towards your left. Exhale, reaching towards your right. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Do this 5 times. Inhale back. It's called churning the mill. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And come back and do it the other way. So inhale back, reach towards your right foot first. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Moving with your breath. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And come back to center. Bring your feet together, hands by your side. Just notice sensations arising in your body. And for our next pose, we're moving into baby cradle. So bend your knee and bring your foot across your left leg. This may be as far as you go, or see if you can hold it by placing the sole of the foot into the crook of the left arm and the knee into the crook of the right arm. And just rocking from side to side like this. If you have your leg down here, just rock it from side to side like this, over and back. Try and keep your foot active. Pushing your heel away, drawing your toes back, and just bring it across without compromising your knee or your hip in any way. And moving with your breath. And switch to the other side. Stretch your right leg out. Bend your left knee and clasp the lower part of your leg and baby cradle your leg. Another way to hold it could be like this. Might be a little bit easier. Inhale, stretch across and back. Endeavouring to sit up as straight as you can. And release. Moving into palm tree pose. Lift your arms overhead, clasp your hands together, interlace your fingers, and bring the tops of your knuckles onto the top of your head. Inhale, stretch up onto your toes, lift your legs up. Exhale, sink down. And do this 5 more times. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sink down. And for the last one, stay up for 5 breaths. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sink down. Allow your arms to come to your sides. Close your eyes. And turn into yourself with an ongoing internal inquiry and curiosity about your breath. Moving to swaying palm tree. Inhale, lift your arms up overhead, clasp your hands together, point your index finger. Inhale, stretch up and be as sideways as possible to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. And keep that going for 2 more times on either side. And release your arms. Come down. And just notice any sensations that are present. From here we move into standing spinal twist. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms facing down. Exhale, inhale, and bring your left arm to the front of the mat and your right arm to the back of the mat. Exhale, back to center. Inhale the other way. Exhale, back to center. And keep that going. Breathing. Keep looking straight ahead. Lovely spinal twist. Last 2. Allow your arms to come down and just relax, standing in a relaxed pose, noticing everything that's showing up for you. Moving into triangle pose, moving triangle that is. Step your right foot forward, turn your toes out slightly. Step your left foot back, turn your toes out slightly. Clasp your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, lift your chest, stretch your spine, inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward, bring your chin to your shin. Lift your arms off your back. Inhale, back up to center. And do this 4 more times. Inhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward. And this time, switch to the other side. Step your right foot back, step your left foot forward, turn your right foot out slightly, turn your left foot out slightly, lift your chest, stretch your spine. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, hinge forward. Bring your head to your knee or your chin to your shin. Inhale, come back up. Or exhale. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, back up. And do that 4 more times. And step your feet together. And coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet hip width apart, hands by your side. Close your eyes, noticing the sensations. Moving into easy twists. Lying all the way down. Clasp your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. Bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest. Inhale, lower your legs to the floor. Keep endeavouring to keep your shoulders on the floor, your shoulder blades. Exhale, come back up. Inhale to the other side, breathing deeply. Exhale, come back up. And do that 4 more times. Coming back to center, release your feet to the floor, arms by your sides, and just take a moment, relaxing. You allow your knees to lean against each other. From here, roll onto your right hand side, knees together, ankles together, onto your right hip. Stretch your right arm out in front of you and bring your left hand to join your right hand. Keeping your knees bent, inhale, lift your left arm off the floor, bring it all the way back behind you and follow it back with your eyes. Exhale, come back to center and do that 4 more times. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Last time. Exhale back. And now switch to the other side. So roll over onto your left side. So I'm going to have my back to the camera. No, actually I'll do it at the other end of the mat so you can see. And again, Lying down, bend your knees, roll over onto your left, stretch your left arm out, knees bent, knees together, ankles together, right hand on top of left hand. Inhale, lift your right arm up, follow with your eyes all the way back. Exhale back to center. Inhale back. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out. And exhale back. And then roll onto your back. Stretch your arms out, stretch your legs out, and just rest for a moment. And from here, moving into relaxation or shavasana. So we've had a really deep breathing practice, and now is the time to just completely relax, release, let go, forget about your breathing. So you might like to get yourself a blanket or put something warm on you, and we'll be in relaxation for 5 minutes. breathe in. Come back into your body and onto the mat. Start to awaken your body by moving your hands, your feet, perhaps giving yourself a stretch. Inhale, bend your knees. Roll to one side. Place your hands on the floor and make your way up to sitting. Bring your hands together. Close your eyes, turn in. To honour ourselves, each other, and the practice, we close with one Om. Exhale. Inhale. Thanks for practicing. Thanks for coming to practice. Concentrating on your breath is one of the most powerful ways of calming your mind, and we need that.